Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. We're going to make a quick little snack today. My wife loves sweet potato fries when we go out to eat. So we're going to make some potato chips today using sweet potatoes. We'll spice them up a little bit and also make a real nice dip to dip them in. So let's get started. All right, the first thing we want to do is to make our dip. I've got 2 ounces of cream cheese softened. I'm going to add to that a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then also a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. We'll taste this when we're done making it. I may want to put more sour cream rather than the mayonnaise. I'm going to put in just a 1 little squirt of lemon juice. If you have fresh lemon, that'd be great. Maybe a 1/2 teaspoon there. My dip, I usually, if I make my own, I like onion dip and I like the black pepper dip. So I kind of combine them. I'm going to add in some chopped dried onions, and I usually like quite a bit of these, so I'm going to put in maybe a full tablespoon. Then another reason why we're making this first, it'll give the flavors a chance to mix, and then the onions will get a little bit soft. Black pepper, as much as you like. I like quite a bit. I'm going to put in probably one or 2 teaspoons. And of course, salt to taste, maybe a teaspoon. Let's mix this up good. My cream cheese wasn't quite room temperature, so I may have to mash this a little bit. And let's go ahead and add I got some freeze-dried chives. Yeah, I'm kind of going quick here. If you had some fresh green onion tops, you could put those in. And then last, let's put in about 2 teaspoons, I guess, of fresh cilantro. You could use dill. Okay, we're going to let this sit aside, let the flavors mix. Get that maybe cream cheese to soften a little bit more. I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. These are going to be baked in the oven, so they're not going to, hopefully be a little bit healthier instead of the deep fried. Let's pour in some oil in a separate bowl. I'm not really measuring because I'm just going to kind of mix the potatoes in there before I put them on the baking pan. Thing here is we can mix in our spices, and that way they'll bake right into the potatoes. I was debating which one of these to use, but I think I'll probably make 2 pans. So I'll do one just with chili powder, and what I'm really interested in trying is this chili lime Tajín sauce or Tajín spice. Really good stuff. So we'll put in like a good teaspoon chili powder. We'll do the same with onion powder. You could put in cumin. We'll put a little salt. We'll probably salt the potatoes right before we put them in the oven also. I think that's good. You could put in some garlic powder if you want. I've got 1 sweet potato that I peeled. And of course, when I went to the store, I tried to make sure I got a long, skinny one so that it'll fit in the. Move this over here, so that it'll easy fit into my slicer. You could slice it by hand. I'm going to try this food processor slicer and see how because I want it. I think you want them pretty thin. Yeah, these keep out real nice and thin. Now I've got this baking sheet, foil lined, and probably the best way to do this is just put them in one at a time. You want to put these in a single layer. So when my oven preheats to 400, I will put these in for about 15 minutes on one side. We'll flip them over. Probably about 10 minutes on the other side. We'll look at them and make sure they're nice and brown and crispy. All right, let's go ahead and put our extra salt before we put them in the oven. Okay, 15 minutes. All right, I pulled them out in 15 minutes. I don't think we even need to turn them over, actually. I'm going to put them on a little paper towel to absorb any of the excess oil. Those turned out good, but I'm going to do something a little different here on the second batch. I'm just going to take what's left of my sweet potatoes. I'm going to put them in a big plastic Tupperware here. I've made up my oil and spices. This time I did use the tahini, Mexican tahini with lime. And rather than dip each one in, I'm just going to pour this. Then we're going to shake it up. I want to put the lid on. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's a good coverage, and I think it's going to be a little bit less oil on them. I'm going to put a little more of this tahini sauce, spice. I just love this stuff. And then a little more salt. Okay, let's try this one. Here we are just after 10 minutes. We'll see if this isn't a little bit better. Yeah. We'll flip all these over, and then we'll bake them another 10 minutes. I think that'll get them nice and crispy on both sides. I'll put them on a dish with a paper towel, let them drain a little bit, get some of that grease off of it, and we should have some nice crispy sweet potato chips. So I did these 10 minutes on each side. Now we'll just scoop them up, put them on a paper towel, let them cool off. All right, let's taste these. They look good. Crunchy. I think I got the one with the lime tahini sauce. I like the lime tahini spice. And I really like this dip too. This dip is really good. There you have it. Spicy sweet potato chips. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Ed Foodie right over there. Thank you for watching.